Hello again. Back in Oadby. It's a finer day today, and no sign of rain, although it's cloudy. Apparently, sometime next week, a lot of shops are going to be allowed to open again. So I thought what I'd do, I'd pop over to the village and just video the shops that are still closed, just as a kind of comparison. Just to keep a sort of a record of what shops did stay closed throughout this lockdown. And I've actually noticed, I've just got off the bus and I see a few shops were already opening that were closed yesterday. Oh no, yesterday was Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, they were closed on Saturday, I think. But anyway, I'm going to hang on. I start filming, people start walking by me, looking at me, thinking like, oh god, this guy's crazy. Well, it's a crazy village, who cares? So yeah, I'm just going to have a minute here. Oh, the sun's coming out, lovely, lovely, lovely. And I'm going to just walk around all the shops up and down the roads here, just videoing the places that are closed now and see what opens next week, just to curiosity. Okay, so that's all for now. Blah 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 blah. Let's have a look around. So the banks here start again. Well, the banks are open anyway. I think most of those are already open. People mostly queuing up outside these days. Right, this is on Chestnut Avenue. Charity shop, this is Oxfam, that's still closed. All the charity shops have been closed, so that's not unusual. So hopefully they'll be open next week if possible. That would be nice. All closed along here. I've just spotted the pet shop. We've got some items outside. They didn't have that on the weekend, I think. So I think they're open, but obviously you can only have 1 or 2 people in. Yeah, they certainly look open. So that's good, that's something. Yeah, there's a tiger. Ah. Oh, that's good. It's a start. Yeah, Taster Corner's still closed. I'm not sure if that will open. Although they have this outside seating area, they can sit outside here. In the summer they always have chairs and tables here, so maybe they'll open. Looking the other way along the parade. Queues outside the Nat West. The Tipu Sultan remains closed. They could open, they've got a large frontage here, I'm sure they can bring food outside. So we'll see if they open next week. Walking down the parade now, the library closed. And I can see shutters down on some of these other shops. Kebabs. Optician closed. I don't know what Aspire is, what's that? Oh, it's an estate agent. Estate agent closed. Boots Pharmacy. Anyway, yeah, the Boots Pharmacy is open as normal. I think all the pharmacies are open as normal anyway. Everything else was closed down here. And it says here, St. Peter's Church is cracking up. Oadby's oldest building is at risk. £200,000 is needed. Please make a donation. Oh. Oadby Tire Services is open. Surely good. Bargain buys. Can't say I've noticed that before. It used to be a restaurant. That's open. Electrical supplies. I like the old buildings along here. This is this is further down the parade towards the end of it. Really nice old buildings. I think most of it's closed here. There's a fish and chip shop. What seems to be open? Fish and chip shop. I didn't realise that was there. I know the others are closed. Oh, that's good then. And they're open. And the little convenience store, that's always open. Try and get over the road. There's no point going further down here because there's nothing else really. The Wheel pub is way down there and that's closed. Obviously all the pubs are closed, so there's nothing more down there, it's just houses. So I will spin around, head on back to the main part of the parade. Just spotted this one. Gingerbread cottage, that's open. Lovely, lovely. Shoe shop, key cutting. Closed at the moment. Barber shop closed. Yeah, there's quite a lot still closed here. They call this the parade, but this is in fact the original London Road. I mean, this was originally the main road through the village. Just realised up there is like a new bypass. It's been there for years, but that's the A6 way up there in the background. So that's like the bypass now. Black dog and a fox in. Last orders, so last orders, mate. No drinks here. Right. Back on the main part of the parade now. Oh, I'm going to have a sit down for a minute again. Oops. I nearly walked into that vehicle. The sun's coming out. Glorious day. I should have gone for a country walk. I was wondering whether to do that. Mum, if it's nice tomorrow, I'll go tomorrow. Oh. I've just remembered I need to top up my electric. Yeah, anyway, Greg's closed. Timpson Quality Service People, what's that? Oh, key cutting, closed. Cat protection, closed. Oadby convenience store open. I pay some of I pay bills here as well. Right. It's a cafe shop. Well, it's a coffee shop really. Right. M&S open again as usual, always open. Hang on, was that open? Hi Richard, are you well? Are you well there? One of the regulars from the pub.
Smash.
When are they opening? I'm filming all the shops that are closed this week, and then I'm going to film what's open next week. Do a comparison.
Looks like that.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
What's the back of it like?
Well, the back of it, it's just got the
Large screen.
got the screen on the back. Yeah, you see. Yeah, it's all right. Does the job. So, one or two more shops open, I've noticed.
Where do you get the shop?
This is digital. Goes on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, nice day, isn't it? Nice day today. Yeah, Pharmacy is open. I think Specsavers, is it? That's open now. It's all back to normal around here. Yeah. But on the other side of the road, much still closed. Obviously charity shops, jewellery shop. Not sure what that one is. Every occasion, what's that? Gold card shop, yeah. All closed along here. Just about everything, all the shops along there are closed. Yeah. Book shop, travel shop. Who's going anywhere at the moment though? The bookies, Subway. Subway's probably open-ish, yeah, you can pop in and buy something, but you can't stay in the shop. This is the one I want. Osborne Stationers, because this is where I get the modelling clay from. I need to make a small alien model head, and this is closed. I need these opened, so I'm hoping this opens next week. DIY stores open. Big garden centre around the back of that. I'm not sure if it's part of the same shop, but that's open as well. So we get in there. The vape house. And of course the Weatherspoons. It almost looks derelict now these days. The state of the place. The rubbish everywhere. Oh, very sad. Oh, very sad. Some of these food places open more, later in the day. TJ's. It's a popular burger, kebab, pizza takeaway. Open Nails, they've been closed for ages. I've seen the Wild Chicken Grill open. I saw that open last week. Yeah. And the big furniture place. Well, actually, it's a bit of a mixture. It's interiors, flooring, and kitchens. It's still closed. I suppose they're open online. You know, they sell it online. That's how a lot of these places are surviving. Oh, now I need to pop into Pound Stretchers here. I bought a couple of masks. I've got to get some more. I'm going to get some more masks. Right, that's the little store out of the way. Now for the big store. Oh, I can see in the distance the queue doesn't look too bad. There's hardly anyone there today. That's excellent. Unlike yesterday, it was really bad. Oh, right, shopping it up now. It's always noisy people. Just going to start filming. Right, today's shopping's done. It's a bit early to go home. I think it's just coming up to 4 o'clock or something like that, so too early to go home. And it's warming up today. I'm dressed for winter, I'm all thermaled up again. So I want to wander over to the village again and see what else is going on up there. Oh, it's way too early to go home. The rain's held off. Just give it time though. Well, the tour seems a bit quieter now. Not as busy as it were earlier. Shops are closing. Well, those that weren't already closed. And we have some sunshine, which is wonderful. It's good to see. I'm blocking the traffic now, I've got to move. Anyway. Well, there's more. Start again. Cut. Action. Well, there's more shops closed than there are open. But, that could all change next week. We'll just see what happens. Weather's turned out really nice. And it is around 4 o'clock now. I was thinking of jumping on a bus, but I may just walk back. I might take the scenic route through the park. It's too early to go home yet. It's turning out really nice out here today. See you in a bit. Or maybe not. This could be the end. This could be the closing scene. Is this the closing scene? We'll have to wait and see. Oh well. Bye bye bus. Oh no. I should have taken the bus. I think it's trying to rain. Just my luck. I might wait for another bus now. I might wait for another bus, I'll see what happens. Yeah. Typical. Sun comes out, I think, oh, I'll have a walk home, scenic route. I miss my bus deliberately. Then it starts raining. See what happens. Ta-da, see you later. Okay, decided to walk. Oh. Hutton Park. The scenic route. The scenic route. Ah, right. Now a much deserved rest. Oh, much deserved rest. Oh, I think I've got a problem with the lens. Yes, I think so. Oh, I've got to. I must get a new camera soon. Oh, it looks alright. Oh, peace and quiet. No buses, no traffic. Oh well, the rain held off. I'm glad I walked here now. It's a bit of a trek though, but at least most of it's downhill. But and it's loaded up as usual with shopping. It's turning out to be a nice early evening. Yeah, nice spot here, lovely, lovely. Well, yeah, back over in Oadby, apart from many of the shops being closed, I mean, just looking around, everything looks pretty normal, you know, with people walking about, you know, it's just, it doesn't look much different to how it was before. I suppose next week it'll all change a bit. If more shops do open, we'll have to see what does open and what doesn't. It'll be nice to see the charity shops opening again. I'd like that. And what is it? The stationeries. Some stuff I want from there. I want some modelling clay from there. Yeah, and a shoe shop. Desperately need boots. Desperately need boots. Yeah. So, well, I mean the weather's turned out not too bad today. If it stays like this, if it's like this tomorrow, there's a very good chance I'm going to trundle over to the countryside again. Who knows, maybe pop over to Wistow again or something. Yeah, who knows? Just for the exercise. It's certainly nice now. That's why I'm in no rush to go home this evening. I'll get back and it'll all be, the sun will be blazing. The sunshine will be blazing through my window, and I'll be sitting there thinking, oh, you know, my God, I should have stayed out. Well, I've stayed out, so there we are, and enjoying it. So I've got some biscuits in my bag, so I'm going to polish off a few of those. Cheerio for now then, take care, love and light. I might do another one of those, what do you call it, summary things at the end of this. I don't know, I might do that when I get back home. Once I'm in front of that computer, I'll start talking to that. Bye for now. Talking to the computer? I don't talk to the computer, I'll talk to myself. Right, okay, right, I'm back from my trip, and over to the village it was today, and yeah, the whole idea was just to see what shops are closed at the moment, and then go back a week later and see what shops are open, see if they're all open or just a few of them. There's still so many places closed over there at the moment. So that was interesting filming that. Stretched my legs a bit walking up and down the parade and that. So that was quite good, and the weather sort of held, and it really did brighten up at some points. It looked really good. I've just imported all the clips on the iMac behind this, and just looked through them all. So yeah, I'm going to start editing that. Yeah, hang on, I'll just stop for a minute. I forgot what I was going to say next, so I'll just pause a moment. Yes, so basically I need a new pair of boots. I want to look at some cameras, some second-hand cameras, because of the problem I've got with mine, which I showed on a video I put up the other day. Yeah, it's a problem with the shutter. See the visit to Leicester, a visit to Leicester video. And that tells you, at the end of it, the summary, it tells you what the problem was with that and what caused it. So I've also noticed when I'm filming with this, there's a little clicking noise. It's a little click. I've had to sort of edit the audio on some bits where it's really bad, and I keep noticing it now. So I don't know if that's a problem with the camera, but I'm going to have to look into that. Do some test footage and see what happens. Yeah, what else? What else did I want? Yeah, I wanted the stationers to open for some modelling clay. I need to make a little alien head for one of the movies I'm doing. In fact, I used some modelling clay to make this model. I'll show you. It's the last movie I made had this little character in it. It's half a Dalek and half sheep. This sort of character towards the end of the movie, and you know, it's called a Dalek. So, but the whole thing is made of clay. This is all modelling clay, and just fur on it. But really, it was really effective, and I can make great little faces with it. You know, it's this is Raymond. Raymond, hello Raymond. Ex-Wally Knight, ex-Wally Knight, give us your wool. Anyway, that's in the. That's if you want to watch my other YouTube channel, Ignition 5. This features in the movie called. I need to make the thing. I forgot what it's called. Castle Brian, the Hellman's Revenge. And that's a follow-up to the a previous movie called Starship Enter Brian, A Space Absurdity. And the the new project, it's the third movie. It's all part of the same story, but in 3 parts. That's going to be called Castle Brian, the Third Sequel. And I've just begun filming and editing that. Anyway, that's what I need the modelling clay for. It's just to make some alien heads, little tiny things. So, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, these face masks. I bought a few the other day, and I've just bought some more today. Because as of the 15th of June, we have to wear them on public transport, and I use buses to get to work. So I shouldn't have opened that curtain. I've got the sun shining on. Excuse me a moment, I'll just adjust the curtain here. There you go. How's that? Is that any better? Yes, that's better. It was cloudy when I opened the curtain, and I sat down and the sun came out. So here is one of those masks, £1 each, disposable. Whether they'll be any good or not, I don't know. So I'm just going to try one out, see what happens. So anyway, yeah, I think I've summarised this video. I don't think I need to say any more, because I'll probably make another video tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Hopefully, if it's a nice day, it doesn't rain, I'll get off to the countryside again. So, right, let's give this a go. I think you just wrap it over it. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, seems to fit all right. Yes, that seems to be all right. Okay, so, till next time, take care, love and light, and, I can't speak in this, I can't speak. Just wearing a mask makes you speak like this. Okay, never mind. Cheers for now. Click.